What if I told you that most compliments men give to women are completely forgettable? You're beautiful, you're amazing, you're so cute. She's heard them all before, but there are a few rare compliments that hit much deeper, the kind that stay in her mind long after the conversation ends. Welcome to Her Mind Decoded, the channel where we explore the hidden psychology behind attraction, connection, and what truly moves a woman on a deeper emotional level. Today, we're talking about the rare compliments that go far beyond ordinary flattery, the kind of words that make a woman feel genuinely seen, understood, and emotionally drawn to you. If you want a woman to feel genuinely fascinated by you, not just flattered for a moment, your words have to reach much deeper than the surface. You need to connect with the part of her that almost no one truly acknowledges, the side of her that doesn't just want attention, but wants to feel understood. There are certain compliments that are powerful because they're rare. They almost feel forbidden because people hardly ever say them. These are the kinds of words that stay in her mind long after the conversation ends, the kind that make her replay the moment later, wondering about the man who said them. They awaken something emotional and instinctive inside her, something she won't easily forget. In this conversation from Her Mind Decoded, we're exploring 3 powerful compliments that can deeply affect the way a woman feels about you, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. When used the right way, they make her crave your presence, your energy, and the way you think. Most men don't realize that compliments can work in 2 very different ways. If the words feel forced, they come across as needy or fake. If they're too ordinary, she forgets them almost instantly. But when a compliment touches a hidden part of her personality, everything changes. Suddenly, you stand out from the crowd. You become memorable. A thoughtful man doesn't throw compliments around hoping to win approval. He speaks carefully and with purpose. His words carry weight. When you learn how to communicate like that, women won't just like talking to you. They'll feel naturally drawn to you, even if they can't fully explain why. The first powerful compliment focuses on something most men overlook completely. Instead of praising her appearance, it recognizes her mind. Women often hear comments about their beauty or their style, but very few people genuinely acknowledge how they think. And this isn't about casually saying, "You're smart." It's about noticing the way her mind works, the unique perspective she brings into a conversation, or the creative way she sees a situation. This works because it shows you're paying attention to something deeper than the obvious. It quietly tells her that you're noticing the thoughts behind her words, the patterns, and how she processes the world. In that moment, she feels understood, not just admired for her looks. When that happens, something shifts emotionally. She feels unique and valued, and because of that, she'll naturally want to open up more and share her ideas with you. The next time she shares an interesting opinion or explains something in a thoughtful way, look at her and say something like, "That's a really interesting way to see it. Honestly, I don't think I've met many people who think about things the way you do." Then stop talking for a moment. Let the words sit in the air. What you did wasn't simple flattery. You recognized something real about her. The second compliment touches her heart rather than her ego. It recognizes her strength. Think about it. Women often hear comments about being cute, sweet, or charming, but very few people acknowledge the emotional strength it takes to deal with life's pressure. The moments when things fall apart, when stress builds, and she still manages to stay composed. This kind of compliment focuses on her resilience. It highlights the calm way she handles challenges or the emotional intelligence she shows during difficult situations. What makes it powerful is that it separates you from most men. Many people only chase beauty or softness, but a thoughtful man notices character and inner strength. When a woman feels respected for her strength, it creates a deep sense of pride. Even if she doesn't say it out loud, she wants to be seen as someone admirable, not just desirable. If she tells you about a difficult situation she handled, don't just respond with something simple like, "That's impressive." Instead, say, "Honestly, most people would have lost their cool in that situation, but you handled it with a lot of composure. That's rare." Then pause again. Give her a moment to take that in because what you just showed wasn't just interest, it was respect. And genuine respect is incredibly attractive. The third Compliment touches something even deeper. It recognizes the impact she has on others. Every person wants to feel like their presence matters, not just that they look good or are fun to be around, but that they bring something meaningful into the lives of the people around them. This compliment isn't about charm or appearance. It's about the influence she has through her energy, her words, and the way she connects with people. When you tell a woman that her presence actually affects others in a positive way, you elevate how she sees herself in that moment. Instead of feeling like someone who is simply enjoyable to be around, she begins to feel like someone who truly makes a difference in the emotional space of the people she meets. It connects with a deeper desire. Many people have the desire to feel like they are part of something meaningful, to feel that their presence brings positive energy into the lives of others. When a woman realizes that she inspires people, encourages them, or lifts their mood without even trying, it touches something powerful inside her. And if you are the one who points that out, especially if she has never heard it before, she will start seeing you differently. In that moment, she feels truly noticed. The best time to say something like this is when you actually see it happening. Maybe you're out together and the mood of the group changes because of her. People start laughing more, feeling relaxed, or opening up. Maybe she comforts a friend, motivates someone, or says something that lifts the whole atmosphere. That's when you lean in and say, "You know what I admire about you? You somehow make the people around you feel better, and it looks effortless." That's not something everyone can do. Moments like that stay in her memory because very few people ever highlight that kind of influence. These kinds of compliments are not casual remarks. They're thoughtful observations that reach deeper than surface level praise. But the most important thing is authenticity. They only work when they're real. If they sound forced or rehearsed, they lose all their power. That's why they should never feel like pickup lines. They should come from genuine observation. Women can easily sense the difference between someone who is performing and someone who is actually paying attention. When she realizes that you see her clearly, not just her appearance, but her thinking, her resilience, and the effects she has on others, the interaction becomes something deeper than a simple compliment. It becomes connection. Most men assume women just want to be liked, but what many truly want is to feel meaningful. They want to feel like their presence leaves a positive mark on the people around them. They want to know they inspire growth, not just attraction. When you tell a woman that she motivates you to become a better version of yourself, the impact is powerful. It shows that she isn't simply someone you admire from a distance. She becomes someone who influences your perspective, your ambition, and the direction you're moving in as a person. This works because it fulfills a deep human need to feel important beyond appearance. It communicates respect. It shows that you value who she is and the example she sets. That kind of recognition creates a bond that feels genuine and meaningful. Imagine she tells you about a risk she took, a goal she's chasing, or a moment when she stood firm in her beliefs. Maybe you watched her show courage, kindness, or determination in a difficult moment. Instead of giving a simple compliment, pause and say, "I have to be honest. The way you handle life really inspires me. It actually makes me want to push myself and grow more." In the end, the compliments that truly matter are the ones that come from real attention and honesty. When you notice a woman's mind, her strength, the way she lifts people around her, or the energy she brings into a room, you're recognizing something deeper than appearance. And that kind of recognition stays with people. It creates genuine connection, not just a moment of flattery. When your words come from respect and sincerity, they naturally stand out and leave a lasting impression. If you enjoyed this video and found it meaningful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video from Her Mind Decoded. And if this message resonated with you, drop the word "seen" in the comments so I know this kind of content speaks to you. I'll see you in the